I got internet scammed. Thank you. I was booking a holiday and spending hours trying to find the perfect hotel, the perfect experience, the whole perfect thing. And by the time it came to the booking, I got sucked into like the wrong website. I thought it was on the website of the hotel. I was on a website that looked like the hotel, but it wasn't, and ended up, credit card details. But it was interesting because during this whole process, my credit card didn't go through like 3 times. And I got the information, oh, you just have to increase your limit. I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. Anyway, the whole thing was a scam. I got a confirmation email, and that's when I kind of like something didn't seem right because it wasn't the name of the hotel. And then I phoned them, and they gave me the same number that I just phoned, and then I phoned again, and they put the phone down. Okay, like a total scam. But the whole time through this process, there was a little voice in my head that was saying, check the details, like check it again. It was definitely there. And then the credit card didn't go through 3 times. And, usually in my life, if something isn't running smoothly, and life doesn't run smoothly, but if something is like a little bit blocked, I usually have the intuition. I'm like, hang on, something doesn't feel right. But yesterday, I think my impatience, it's usually my impatience that's the problem, and my inability to deal with uncertainty. It's like I'd rather be certain, even if I'm wrong. So I think it was my impatience to just get it done, because I'd spent so many hours on this, that made me ignore that voice that said something is wrong. So anyway, let's see if I get my money back. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what happened. And what I wanted to speak about this morning was that exactly that voice, that intuition, that part of us that is more wise, sees more, and that we tend to ignore for very individual reasons. So for me, impatience is probably going to be the thing that causes me the problem. So I encourage you to investigate your reason when you're not listening to that intuition. And the thing with intuition, it's like any muscle. If you use it a lot, it's going to get stronger. It's going to be more reliable, and you're going to be able to tap into that more often. And then even when you practice it, it can still happen. But still, so all of these practices really help us. I'm going to put do you want a playlist? No. Yeah. Okay. I'll put it in anyway, if you want to use it. Otherwise, go to the Telegram chat and you can use the playlist there. Okay, so let's get started. Since you're standing, yeah, let's just start standing then. So toes and heels together, hands are by your sides. And then exhale the breath out. Inhale, take your arms up, palms touch, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, bring your hands to the floor on either side of your feet, relax your neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine, forward, look up. And exhale, step back to plank pose, hold it here, breathe in. And push back downward facing dog as you breathe out. Hold it here, 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. One more breath in and out. Inhale, come forward to plank pose, shoulders over the elbows and the wrists. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, your chin to the floor. Keep your hips lifted. Slide the body forward, cobra. Inhale, lift chin and chest. And then exhale, tuck toes, seat to the heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your right leg back and up behind you. And hold as you exhale.
Rounding in the back, inhale, bring the knee to the nose and exhale, hold. So navel contracts in towards the back body, the back is round. Inhale, extend the right leg back and up behind you. Exhale, hold. Rounding the back, inhale, knee to the nose, and then step your right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale the breath out. Inhale, come into a high lunge of the torso up, the arms up on either side of the ears. Exhale, hold. Inhale, extend to the right leg. Exhale, bend. Listen carefully. Inhale, extend your left arm forward, your right arm back. Exhale, hold. If you can, look towards the right thumb. Breathe. Two more. Make sure you're dropping your right hip, don't lift it. Lengthen through the tailbone and rib cage in. And then inhale, bring your left hand to the floor directly underneath the left elbow and the shoulder. Exhale, right arm extends up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, right hand to the floor. Step the right foot back to plank pose. And then exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the floor again. Slide the body forward, cobra. Inhale, lift chin and chest. Exhale, tuck toes, seats to the heels, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, extend the left leg back and up behind you. Hold as you exhale, so move slowly, fluidly. Round in the back, inhale, knee to the nose. Exhale, hold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, inhale, try and touch the knee to the nose. And exhale, extend the left leg back and up behind you again. Hips are level. Rounding in the back, inhale, step the left foot forward in between the hands. Exhale the breath out. Stand down through both feet. Inhale, lift the torso up, the arms up on either side of the ears. Exhale, hold. Inhale, extend to the left leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Exhale, one. Inhale, back leg nice and straight. Exhale, two, rib cage into the body, lengthen to the tailbone. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And exhale, right hand to the floor directly underneath the right elbow and the shoulder. Left arm extends up. Breathe in. And out. So rhythmic breathing throughout the whole practice. Inhale, left hands to the floor. Left foot back to plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Slide the body forward, lie down on your belly, bring your forearms to the floor into Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders, actively pull the chest through. Push down to the tops of the feet, lift the kneecaps up. Breathe. So careful that you're not sinking into the shoulders. You're pushing the floor away from you, shoulders away from you. Pull the chest and the ribs through and forward. One more breath in. And exhale, forehead to the floor, hands underneath the shoulders. And then slide your hands down towards the rib cage. Press down to the palms. Come into upward facing dog. Inhale, extend to the elbows, thighs off the floor, knees off the floor, tops of the feet on the floor. Little micro bend in the elbows. Keep pulling the chest through. Look up. Deep inhale. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump your feet up in between your hands and folding forward as you exhale. Straight leg, legs, flat back, come all the way up to stand. Inhale and exhale. Tadasana, hands by your sides. Just take a moment, be still, breathing in and out. Movement with breath. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach forward, up and arch back. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms behind your back, clasp hands together in a fist. Extend the legs if you can. And then while you're here, just stay here for a moment. Try and bring your palms to touch, even if it means the elbows bend a little, and really place your shoulder blades on your back. So you're not just opening the joints and stretching casually and dangerously into them. There is some control. Squeeze your palms together, literally. Yes, that's it. Elbows might bend, that's okay. It's healthier for the shoulders, for the wrists, definitely. Okay, let's reverse. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach forward, up and arch back, extend the legs. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms behind your back, clasp hands together in a fist, close the fist. Yes, one more time. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach forward, up and arch back, extend the legs. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms behind your back, clasp hands together. Inhale, bring your hands to the floor, right foot back to lunge, look forward. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Forward to plank pose. Inhale, shoulders over the elbows and the wrists. Hinge a little bit forward, chaturanga. Exhale, bend the elbows to 90 degrees. Upward facing dog as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Plank pose. Inhale, shoulders over elbows and wrists. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Slide the body forward, cobra. Inhale. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to the heels. See this as a breathing exercise, downward facing dog, movement with breath. Inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, left foot joins the right one, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach forward, up and arch back, extending the legs. Exhale, bend knees, swing arms behind your back, clasping hands together in a fist, extend the legs. Inhale, hands to the floor, left foot back to lunge, look forward. Downward facing dog, exhale. Forward to plank pose, inhale, shoulders over elbows and wrists. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows 90 degrees. Upward facing dog as you inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Plank pose, inhale, shoulders over elbows and wrists. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Cobra, inhale, lift chin and chest. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to the heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, right foot joins the left one, folding forward. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, reach forward, up and arch back, extend the legs. And exhale, come to stand, hands by your sides. Take a moment, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, take your arms out to the sides. And then exhale, internally rotate your shoulders, bend your elbows back behind you. See if you can bring your palms to touch in prayer. And then bring your shoulder blades back in towards each other. The shoulders are away from the ears. If that's not possible, just grab onto opposite elbows. And then from here, make sure you're not sticking your butt out, your ribs out. You lengthen to the tailbone, soften in the ribs, step your left foot back, about one leg's distance between your feet. Inhale, lift in the chest, look up. Exhale, lean out over the right leg. Keep the right leg straight as much as possible, unless you're hyperextending, in which case you can slightly bend the right knee. Extend through the spine, chin in line with the sternum. And from here, you start to bring your chest closer and closer towards the right thigh. Relax the neck, Stand down evenly through both feet. So pay attention to the back foot. You're not just pressing all the weight into the front one. Back is not round. Elbows go way back as much as possible. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Leading with the chest. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, release your hands down by your sides. Inhale, extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. Same thing. Exhale, extend out over the right leg. Take your right arm back and hold it here. Rib cage in, strong in the tummy. Elongate through the arms, so stretch out through the fingers. Then left hand to the floor or a block on the outside of the right foot. If you don't have a block, just place your hand on your shin. Right hand to the sacrum, and then twist to the right. Left rib cage comes all the way over to the right side. Extend the right arm up towards the ceiling. Look towards the right thumb. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more breaths. One more breath in. And exhale, look down. Bend your right knee. Bring your left hand to the floor in front of your right foot, as far as you can reach it. Then stand down to the right foot. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Ardha Chandrasana, still in the twist. Breathing in. And out. Extend to the left leg. Extend to the right leg. Right leg is straight. You can place a block underneath the left hand. It can help. One more breath in. And then exhale, bring your left foot down to the floor. Bring your right hand to the floor. Feet are hip distance apart. And just hang out over the legs. Grab onto opposite elbows. Gently sway from side to side. Nothing vigorous. Breath is still even and smooth. And then release your hands down to the floor. Lengthen the spine forward as you inhale. And exhale, step back to plank pose. Hold. Inhale, hinge a little bit forward. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, extend your right leg back and up behind you. Hold as you exhale. Inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, left knee to the floor on the outside of the right foot, sitting down for Ardha Matsyendrasana, both sit bones flat. Right hand on the floor behind you. Inhale, extend the left arm up. Exhale, elbow to the outside of the right knee, or you can just hug the knee into your chest with the elbow. Gaze over the right shoulder and steady breath. And then inhale, look forward. And exhale, release your hands. Sweep your right foot all the way back behind you, tucking the back toes under, and press back, downward facing dog as you exhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump your feet up in between your hands, folding forward as you exhale. Soften the knees, tuck the chin, inhale, roll up to stand, one vertebra at a time. Exhale, take a moment, be still, close your eyes, and just feel, tune in, all sensation, all feeling. Arms out to the sides, internally rotate them, all the shoulders, bend the elbows back behind you, reverse prayer. And then it's very important that you don't sort of leave your scapula sticking out. You got to squeeze them in towards each other again, shoulders away from the ears. Step the right foot back. One leg distance between your feet. right hip moving forward, right heel grounded, and right foot 45 degrees. Inhale, lift up in the chest, look up. Exhale, extend out over the left leg. Breathe in. Chin in line with the sternum. Exhale, breathe out. Chest to the thigh. 3 deep breaths. No collapse in the chest. Inhale, come all the way back up again. And exhale, release your hands down by your sides. Inhale, extend the right arm up. Exhale, extend out over the left leg again. Reach out to the fingertips. Right hand, left hand, lengthen. Then bring your right hand to the floor on the outside of the left foot or use a block. Extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. So careful here that you don't stick the left buttock to the left side. That's the tendency. You got to bring your hips more to the right. So more to the right side of your mat. You got to then draw the left hip back. And then you got to lengthen to the spine, almost like you're doing upward facing dog chest, like open chest. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, look down at the floor, left hand to the sacrum. It's just easier that way for balance. Bring your right hand to the floor in front of the left foot. But in line with the right shoulder, stand down to the left foot, inhale of the right leg all the way up, Ardha Chandrasana. So you can either choose to stay here with your hand on the sacrum and twist to the left, or you can extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. Breathe. One more inhale. And exhale, left hand to the floor, right foot to the floor. Grab a hold of your big toes with your thumb and forefingers. The thumbs are on top for Padangusthasana. As you inhale, lengthening the spine forward. Exhale, fold elbows out to the sides, chest to the thighs, forehead to the shins. Neck is relaxed. Weight out of the heels towards the balls of the feet. Long exhale, pull a little bit deeper, chest closer towards the thighs. Yeah, good. Inhale, lengthen the spine forward, look up. Exhale, step back to plank pose, palms flat. Inhale, hinge forward. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Again, breathing in. And exhale. Inhale, extend the left leg back and up behind you. Hold as you exhale. Inhale, left foot forward in between your hands. And exhale, right knee to the floor on the outside of the left foot. Sit down. Left hand on the floor behind you. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, either hugging the knee into the chest with the right elbow or the left elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Breathe in. And out. Be still. 3 more breaths here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release your hands. Swing your left foot all the way back behind you. Tuck the back toes under and press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the right leg back and up behind you again. Exhale, hold. Inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands and exhale the breath out. Come into a high lunge. Inhale, arms up, torso up. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the right leg. You're going to keep the left heel up off the floor. And again, coming into a standing twist. Left hand to the floor. On the outside of the right foot, extend the right arm up. So a little bit more balance required here. Try and extend to the right leg. Use a block if you need to. And then exhale, look down. Really stand down to the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Right leg is straight. Arms up on either side of the ears. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, both hands to the floor on either side of the right foot. And then bring the right knee to the floor on the inside of the right wrist, sinking the hips all the way down. Inhale here. Exhale, if it's appropriate, elbows to the floor. And if you still can, extend your arms all the way out so you're lying down over the right leg. If you'd like to come into a twist here, bring your left arm underneath the body so that you're lying on the outside of the left shoulder, the left ear. Take your right arm all the way back behind you and grab your right toes with your right hand in an effort to pull the chest more open. And then if you're here and you want to take it slightly further, we're not going to go into the full thing. We're just going to tuck the back toes under, lift the left knee up off the floor. One more breath in and out. Left knee to the floor, untuck the back toes. Bring both hands to the floor, underneath the shoulders. You're still down in the forward fold. Chin into the chest, round the back, inhale. One vertebra at a time, come out or up. Exhale. Inhale, tuck the back toes under. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Other side, inhale, extend the left leg back and up behind you. Hold as you exhale. Inhale, left foot forward in between your hands. Exhale the breath out. Stand down through both feet. Inhale, lift the torso up, the arms up on either side of the ears. Exhale. Good. Inhale, extend to the left leg. Exhale, lean out over the right leg. Left leg, sorry. Bring your right hand to the floor on the outside of the left foot. Extend the left arm up towards the ceiling. Right heel is most likely lifted up off the floor. One more inhale. Exhale, look down at your left big toe, stand down to both feet. Inhale, come all the way back up, arms up on either side of the ears. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, both hands to the floor on either side of the left foot. Exhale, left knee to the floor on the inside of the left wrist, sinking the hips all the way down to the floor. Breathe in. And exhale, elbows to the floor. Maybe lie down over the left leg. It's perfectly valid to stay up here. If you're coming into the twist, slide the right arm underneath the body, right shoulder to the floor, right ear to the floor. Extend the left arm up towards the ceiling, bend the left elbow back behind you. See if you can grab your left toes with your left hand, and then tuck the back toes under, extend to the right heel. So right knee will come up off the floor. One more breath in and out. Right knee to the floor. Both hands, or top of the foot to the floor, both hands underneath the shoulders. You're still down in the forward fold, so forward on the floor. Hands underneath the shoulders, plant the palms, tuck the chin, inhale, roll up. Exhale the breath out. Inhale, tuck the back toes under, and downward facing dog as you exhale. 2 breaths. And then just bring your knees to the floor. Set your seat to the side, extend your legs out in front of you. And then bend your right knee into your chest and drop your right knee out to the side. And simply fold forward over the left leg. Janu Sirsasana, squaring the chest up over the left thigh. Long spine. Flex the left foot. Chin in line with the sternum. Breath is still there. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come up, bend the right knee into the chest, extend the right leg out, switch sides, left knee in, and drop the left knee out to the side. Square the chest up over the right thigh, fold forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come up, left knee into the chest, extend the left leg out. And then bend both your knees, drop your knees out to the side, soles of the feet together, Tadasana, take your feet a little bit further away from you, round in the back, let the head hang down. And just feel that nice stretch across the low back. Maybe feel it also in the hips or the insides of the thighs, it's okay. Just notice. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, knees together. Extend the legs out. Extend the arms out. And come to lie down on your back. And then take your block. Bend both your knees. And slide the block underneath the sacrum on its low level. And then from here, so we're going to come into a passive back bend. You're going to extend your legs out on the floor in front of you. And just relax. Palms face up, eyes are closed. Let go of the controlled breathing now. Just natural breathing. So you want to position the block in a way that you can feel that gentle stretch across the hip flexors, the pelvis area, even deep into the psoas muscle. And then bend your knees, feet flat on the floor again. Keep the block there. You're going to bend your knees towards the chest. And then extend your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Viparita Karani. Again, breath is just relaxed, natural. Legs are relaxed, feet are relaxed, palms still facing up. Awareness here, so your mind is here. Focus is here. Tension is here. Noticing all the subtle sensations in the body, building that dialogue, that relationship with the more subtle energies deep in the body, your intuition, unconscious or the subconscious. Giving it space, time. Just listen. And then bend your knees, feet to the floor, take the block out, bring the seat down, extend the legs out in front of you, close your eyes and just relax. For Shavasana, mini Shavasana, everything's still. Moving your fingers and your toes, stretching into your ankles and wrists, and into your entire body as you take your arms above your head, stretching it out, fingertip to toe tip. And then just relax again, flop back into the floor. Hugging your knees into your chest again, roll over to your right side. And then pushing yourself all the way up to sit. Comfortable seated, cross-legged position. Resting your hands on your knees, eyes are closed. Just for the few remaining minutes, commit to stillness. Being perfectly still. Just listen, just tune in. What is present for you right now? In the body, in your awareness, in your mind. But use the body. The danger with watching what's in your mind is the temptation to get sucked into the thinking, into the thoughts. So just for these few moments, pay attention to what you can feel and what's alive for you, no matter how it's presenting within the body. And you can choose to stay there as long as you need to. If you're coming out of the practice, bring your hands together at your heart center, lower your chin to your chest. acknowledging your effort and thanking yourself. Namaste.